XPG Slingshot Gaming Mouse Review. Recently, ADATA's gaming sub-brand XPG has been on the rise. Apart from offering mediocre to decent PC hardware including keyboards, mice, and computer casings, and a small range of laptops, it now sells the successful XPG Velour Air PC case and the XPG Alpha mouse. The XPG Slingshot is one of their newer offerings, a wired esports mouse that can be purchased for $34.99. But this product seems like it has dropped its quality standards to reach such a low cost. To its credit, the Slingshot does have some things going for it. Its honeycomb chassis design makes it very light for its size, an important factor for an esports mouse. However, these pros cannot overshadow its numerous seemingly cheaply made features which become apparent even when compared to gaming mice at a similar price point. The XPG Slingshot, just like most other esports mice, is designed to be uncomplicated. It has the traditional 6-button setup that includes 2 clickers, a wheel with rubber treads, a center button for changing DPI presets, and 2 side buttons. The mouse's typical RGB lighting elements are present too, one under its logo on the palm rest and another one on the wheel. Crafted out of heavy black plastic without any extra padding on its sides, it's touted as weighing less and costing less than most others. There are no additional features or anything flashy here, what matters is its low weight and cost. Weighing 2.69 by 4.88 by 1.53 inches, the black plastic outer shell is typical of a simple gaming mouse and has a pleasant feel in the hand. Admittedly, that's a plus in my books because many gaming mouse makers try to decrease the weight of their items by making them flat or small, thereby removing ergonomic assistance for your wrist and palm. The Slingshot is nonetheless wide enough to ensure adequate assistance for your arm and hand. It doesn't have an amazing shape that would direct your hand into place nor include any support for your thumb. Nevertheless, there won't be any discomfort after long-term use with this type of mouse, which is beneficial overall. Even without taking shortcuts, the Slingshot weighs in at 2.65 ounces, making it suitable for competitive gaming. This doesn't make it the lightest mouse out there, but it does fit in with other esports mice that have useful ergonomic features. At the same time, there are issues with the structure of the mouse. Crafted with triangular windows to give a glance into its interior, the robust black plastic could sometimes groan or yield when held firmly. To make sure, this mouse isn't likely to fall apart in your hands, as only the side panels will move slightly. Nevertheless, comparing it to other mice in its low-priced range, the construction can feel quite flawed. On the inside, the XPG Slingshot is equipped with PixArt PMW3360 sensor that can track up to 12,000 DPI and be precise up to about 250 inches per second. Although this accuracy is lower than the typical 450 IPS seen in higher-priced gaming mice like the HyperX Pulse Fire Haste, it meets the specs of other esports mice in its price range. Unless you're pushing your mouse to its max speed, you won't notice much difference. XPG Slingshot users can customize their mouse with XPG Prime configuration software, allowing them to build an unlimited number of profiles and layouts, up to 6 DPI presets, original RGB lighting and custom macros. Even though this software covers the basics, there are still many features you will not discover in Prime and Slingshot. You do have the option to create multiple profiles designed for certain games or applications. However, you can't set your mouse up to modify those profiles automatically when those programs launch. Moreover, there is no storage on Slingshot either, so you must export profiles into a file and transfer it physically if you plan on utilizing it on any other gadget. Even though these difficulties might appear tiny to some, plenty of other mouse manufacturers have already solved them. It's not helpful that some aspects of XPG Prime are malfunctioning. To use the app, you need to log into an XPG account. Logging in as a guest might be the easier choice when using this app, and while it looks nice, XPG Prime could be holding back its own superior or decent products. The XPG Slingshot is an ideal gaming mouse for people with a limited budget. It's light, the design includes the noteworthy honeycomb chassis, and its performance is consistent with other entry-level gaming mice. The low cost of the product, along with its poor construction and app issues, gives users the perception that it is not very well constructed. In reality, there are better alternatives. Glorious entry-level mice, like the Model D, provide great quality at a similar price range. There is no compelling argument to purchase the Slingshot given the number of choices and the high expectations gamers have for this type of equipment. There are plenty of reasons to look for an alternative.